y'all need to start ghosting these men. When they don't act right, you need to disappear. No explanation, no warning, no nothing. You need to ghost them the same way that they ghost you. All right, get in here. We're going to talk about this right now, okay? Sometimes what I think happens is that you all get ghosted so much by men because you sit up here and you keep on giving him the same energy, even though his energy has changed. Even though he's giving you less energy, even though he's calling you less, even though he's treating you like you're not a priority anymore, even though in the past he treated you like you were a priority, you keep on giving him the same energy. And then you're surprised when ultimately he falls off. You have to hear the victim because he goes to you. And what I'm here to tell you is this. If you want to put some act right in a man, and by act right, what I mean is if you want to get him together quickly, what you have to do is you have to show him what it feels like not to have access to you. You have to learn to ghost men. And for some of y'all are like, I don't like the idea of ghosting. Ghosting is such a bad thing. Girl, get out of here, okay? Let's be real, okay? All ghosting is taking back your energy and saying, no, you cannot have access to me until you value me. All ghosting is saying, I'm not going to give you an explanation. I'm a grown adult. I do not have to give you an explanation for why I'm going to stop calling you and stop returning your text messages. These men do it to you, don't they? Don't they? Do they not? And what do? He stopped texting you and you text him some more. Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? Girl, the reality is he's not getting something that he wants out of this experience, so he's taking his energy back. And what I'm saying is this, in the same way he can do that, and that draws you into to start wondering, like, what's going on with me? What did I do wrong? Blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing you can do to him. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's something psychological for these masculine energy men. When you have been previously treating him like he was a king, when you're previously putting him on a pedestal, even if you were just consistently giving him attention, and then you stop giving him attention, baby, let me tell you what will happen. Let me tell you what will happen at that point in time. He will notice it. And when he notices that you're no longer giving him attention, that you're no longer responding to text messages, that you're no longer calling him, that you're no longer sending him cute little memes, whatever it is you do to stay in communication with him, when he notices that, he will reach out. And when he reaches out to say, hey, what's going on? I ain't heard from you. Do not lie about why. Be honest. Hey, why? I haven't heard from you. What's going on? You been busy or something? No, I've not been that busy. Well, you just ain't reaching out to me? Well, I mean, I don't know. You never really play any dates with us. Or, when I reach out to you, you take a really long time to get back to me. Or, whatever it may be. I just don't feel like I'm a priority for you. So, it's all good. I just felt like you weren't interested, so I moved on. What? I thought you weren't interested, so I stopped reaching out. Huh? No, it ain't even like that. He gonna give you a whole litany of excuses. No, it ain't even like that. It's just this happened, that happened. My dog happened. My dog broke his toe. I was traveling. My mama, my job. Let him make up every excuse on earth. Don't respond. No, I understand completely. So, I mean, no, it's cool. But I mean, what you doing this weekend? Girl, that's how he gonna end up inviting you out. That's how he gonna treat you better. And some of y'all say, oh, I shouldn't have to do all that. I don't want to have to do all that. I agree. You don't want to have to do all that, but sometimes you'll need to. Sometimes you have to pull your energy back, okay? The thing is, these men cannot value your energy because you give it to them too freely. These men don't pay for your energy. And by paying for it, I'm talking about with their own energy. They're not giving you dedication. They're not giving you commitment. They're not sitting up here pouring into you, but yet you're giving them something that they're not paying for. Pull your energy back. He cannot value what is freely given to him. He cannot value what he does not have to work for or earn. Pull your energy back. When I say ghost them, what I'm saying is disappear without an explanation. When you recognize that a man is changing up on you, let's say that you all were close to each other. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it clean. Y'all were, you know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, he started acting kind of funny. He kind of, his energy decreases. Right? Before everything, he was very nice to you. He was really into you, texting you every day, all that kind of stuff. And then after, he's not doing that anymore. Girl, you know what you need to do? Stop calling him. Stop texting him. Stop doing everything. And even if he reach out to you, do not respond. You do not respond until it's clear that he has recognized your absence. Hey, what's going on? I haven't been hearing from you. Oh, it's no big deal, after blah, 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 your energy kind of changed up. Call it out. Your energy kind of changed up. So I just kind of felt like you may not be interested anymore. It's cool. Do you understand how that puts you in the driver's seat? How that makes you a boss? Baby, when you a boss, you got other options. You at least give the appearance of that. Right? No, I wouldn't even like that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, that's how it was. I mean, that's how I experienced it. No, I didn't even feel that way. But I feel this way. What you feel then? Because that didn't come through. For me, it wasn't clear to me. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? You have to take your energy back and you have to put on a face of I don't care. You have so much power. Listen to me when I tell you this, my feminine energy nieces and daughters. Okay? Your feminine power does not come from being overly assertive. It definitely doesn't come from chasing. That's what they're supposed to do. What your masculine energy partners are supposed to do. Your feminine power certainly does not come from overly doing the most, pursuing him. Absolutely not. Your feminine power is strongest in your silence. When you shut down, not out of any passive aggressiveness, not out of any animosity, nothing like that. You just shut down. You take your energy back and you stop calling. You take your energy back and you stop responding. You take your energy back. Leave him wondering why. Leave him wondering. Now you say, MJ, how does this work? Because what if I really do like him and I want him? So how do I do that? Because I'm afraid if I pull my energy back, he won't be interested anymore. If you pull your energy back and he doesn't notice or doesn't care, then that's the answer that you need right there. Because you could experience you pull your energy back and he don't do nothing. He don't pursue you. He don't go after you. He don't do nothing. Then that's not the man for you. That is more than likely one or two things. That is a man who's operating in feminine energy and he wants you to chase him. Or that is a man who never really wanted you like that in the first place. Either way it goes, you don't want that type of man. Trust me, you don't. All right? But what will more than likely happen when you pull your energy back is he's going to notice and you are going to trigger the part of him that fears rejection. You're going to trigger the part of him that fears abandonment. You're going to trigger the part of him that needs to pursue. Because he does not want to be denied access to you. When you were previously, y'all ask me this question all the time. You say, MJ, how do I turn it around? If I've been putting so much energy into him, how do I turn it around? How do I change the energy around? This is how you do it. When you pull your energy back, especially after you've been giving him a lot of your energy, when you pull it back, baby, you will have an energy over him that will be so powerful. Because what will happen is this: he was so accustomed to having you respond quickly, having you react quickly. Some of them, they like to trigger you. They say things that trigger you and push your buttons just because your reaction makes them feel powerful. Yeah, he's making you mad on purpose. That's what he's doing. When you stop reacting, when you stop giving him your energy, and when you direct your energy towards you, he will feel it. And baby, when he feels it, let me tell you something. Okay? What will end up happening is he will be thrown off center. His balance is going to be off. He'll be like, well, hold on, what's going on? What's going on? Like, you stop reaching out to me. I mean, is everything cool? He gonna try to act like he don't care. Everything's cool. I mean, all right, cool. I mean, if you cool, I'm cool. If you do that passive aggressive stuff, girl, then you take it to level 5. You take it to level 5 of, okay, yeah, all's good. It's so good to see you. You be so sweet, so nice. It's so good to see you. So good to hear from you. Yeah. All right. You have a good one. And then you respond to nothing after that. You have to literally make him question his own sanity. Like, whoa, what's going on? She at first was really interested in me. I was love bombing her and she was liking that. She was believing all the stuff I was telling her about our future together. And then when I would be inconsistent, she would lock in even harder. That's why they be inconsistent with you, so you can lock in harder. She was believing all this. I mean, she was actually playing the role of a fool. Like I expected her, like most women do. And now what's going on? He's confused. You have to confuse him. MJ, if you got to do all of this, then you can't do one for you. Maybe. Maybe not. That's for you to decide, baby. I'm just telling you how to deal with them. I'm just telling you how to deal with them. For some of you all, doing this ain't what you want to do, move on. But for some of you all, you recognize he's a good guy. He's got things you like. He makes a good living. He's a nice height. He smells good. He treats you good. Got a good character. It's just this little piddling thing of making you feel like a priority consistently that he just hasn't learned how to do just yet. That's a small thing, isn't it, girls? All we're doing is just sending them through charm school. That's what they need, don't they? Let me tell you this. The pain that he will experience going through this is far less than the pain of losing you. Remember that. While you're sitting up here worried about his feelings, what I want you to remember is that he's going to feel worse when he loses you. Or better yet, you're going to feel worse when you've undervalued yourself to the point of making him ultimately drop you because you never showed that you had value. There's a lot of good men out here that undervalue good women. Not because of the fact that you're not valuable, but because of the fact that you do things that allow him to undervalue you. You're pursuing him when he's not pursuing you. You're making him a priority when he's not making you a priority. You're treating him like he is your focus in your future. Meanwhile, he's treating you like an option who's temporary at best. And then you wonder why he's treating you that way. You're wondering why his behavior doesn't change. It's because you're accommodating the part of him that likes to have everything easy. You are catering to the part of him that doesn't challenge him. When you let him know through your silence and through your attention, remember, it's two parts of this, okay? He's either getting your silence or your attention. There's no middle ground, okay? And your attention is given as a reward. When he acts right and treats you right, he gets your attention. When he doesn't act right and doesn't treat you right, he gets your silence. There's no middle ground. If he is sharp, he can even be halfway stupid. He will quickly figure out, oh, if I want access to her, if I want her attention, if I want her feminine energy that I so love poured onto me, then I need to treat her right because that's how I get her attention. Because when I don't treat her right, I get her silence. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. He either is getting a reward or he's getting silence. Reward or silence. You muddy the waters. You literally do. You literally do muddy the waters. When you're sitting up here giving him your attention, but you're giving him it to him in a negative way. You're complaining. Why haven't you reached out to me? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do the other? Girl, he doesn't care that you're complaining. He cares that you're giving him your attention. What he wants is your attention. Good, bad, or indifferent. You got to understand, a lot of these men come from dysfunctional households, dysfunctional mamas, dysfunctional daddies. They had dysfunctional relationships and everything like that before you. He does not care about the type of attention. He just cares he's getting your attention. In fact, the more aggravated you are with him, sometimes that makes him feel even better because he feels like you desire him that much more. When you're sending those 3-paragraph text messages to him and when you towards him, giving him all that attitude and stuff like that, girl, he feels desired. And what I'm telling you is this. To feel desired by a woman of value, to feel desired by a high-value feminine energy partner, literally is like paradise for them. It literally is like paradise for them. So when you take that back and you don't give him any attention whatsoever, he can't feel desired when you don't give him attention. You see where I'm going with that? That's what this comes down to. Take your attention away from him so that he does not feel an ounce of desire from you. Take it away. And then once he comes to question what's going on, hey, what's going on? When he starts reacting to that lack of attention, then you instruct him on how to get the attention back. There's always a path back to heaven, isn't it? A path to salvation. Here it is. Well, baby, I just didn't feel like you were really valuing me. I didn't think you really were interested in me. I wasn't sure if this was the right relationship for me. What you mean? Why you feel that way? I mean, because every time I would call you, you would take hours and sometimes days to call me back. You never planned time with me. It seemed like you were only interested in me when you wanted. So, No, it ain't even like that. Excuses, whatever. Who cares? And then you instruct. This is the key. You instruct. So, was I wrong then? Do you actually want my attention? Do you want to spend time together? What do you want from me? Make them say it. What do you want from me? Because I was confused. What do you want from me? I want us to be able to chill together. I was enjoying getting to know you. You just want to chill with me? Girl, you got the power in this moment. When you've taken away your attention, girl, you got the power. So when he comes to you, use your power. You got the leverage in a negotiation. When you got the leverage, baby, use it. Don't throw it away. He's now coming to you. Well, I don't understand. What is it you want from me? Because I guess I'm confused. I'm confused. Girl, we're simply confused. We're always confused. We're not frustrated. We're not mad. Our feelings are not hurt. We're confused. I'm just confused. What is it that you want from me? And then be quiet. I want to get to know you better. I want to spend more time with you. I don't understand. What does that mean? Girl, until he moves towards an answer that makes sense to you, you're confused. I don't know. What does that mean, exactly? I don't know what that means. You just want to be friends? Or just friends? What is it you want? I'm confused. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. In what way? In what way? I want you to be mine. But what does that mean? If you want me to be yours, you never call me. You never do this, you never do that. If you want me to be yours, I need to hear from you every day. If you want me to be yours, we should never be able to go more than 3 or 4 days without seeing each other. You should be reaching out to plan dates. If you want me to be yours, that's the only way I know that. How would I know that if you don't do that? You see how we're instructing him? You see how we're instructing him? You see what we're doing there? You see what we're doing there? Let me tell you the psychology behind it, okay? You are depriving him of your attention. You are taking your power back, your sacred power. You are taking it back from him. And then as he starts to miss it and yearn for it and want more for it, and he comes to you when he wants more of it, and he comes to you, he has to come to you. Don't you dare reach out to him. Have you noticed I haven't been talking to you? Girl, you just messed it all up. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, you're not ready for this lesson if you're doing that. Only when he comes to you. Then do you not receive him warmly. You receive him neutrally. He's not earned your warmth yet. Hey, what's going on? I'm just trying to figure out why I ain't heard from you in a little while. It's been. I feel like I ain't been hearing from you. What's going on? You been busy or something? No. Bam. Pow. And you're so you just ain't been reaching out to me. You just been what's going on? I'm confused. What do you mean? I'm confused. What do you mean? You used to be reaching out. I used to hear from you, but I don't be hearing from you like that. You going to be responding to me like that for real? I guess I'm a little confused because when I would reach out, it would take you days to respond to me. You never really planned time with me or anything like that. I don't know. I just kind of figured maybe you just weren't interested. Was I wrong? No, I'm interested in you. Okay. Interested in me for what? I'm confused. Make your voice purr like that. You have to let the sensuality is important. Let it come through. Trust me. Okay? This is not a conversation to be had in person unless you're in a neutral territory where you know you can hold your power. Those who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about, okay? But it is good to have in person we can see you. But if it needs to happen over the phone, that's cool too. Right? And if he starts scrambling around and not getting to the point, then you'd be like, okay, well, I mean, I hear you, but I have to go. I have to run in a little bit. So is there anything you wanted to say? Like, what's going on? No, I'm just saying blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you this right now, okay? Do you know how many women and feminine energy partners, men, period, if you're a feminine energy partner, you know what I'm talking about, have been moved from situationship to girlfriend behind pulling back your energy from a man and making him come to you? Do you know how many feminine energy partners have been moved from girlfriend to wife behind pulling back the energy? This is not something that you have to apply to every man, because a lot of men out here already know how to treat you right, already giving you the energy that you desire and deserve. They're already doing it. But there are some men out here where maybe they've been single for a long time before they met you. Maybe they came across a whole lot of women before you who let them just kind of do whatever. Because a lot of y'all, let me say this, when y'all accept mess from men, you mess it up for the rest of everybody else. Because you teach them that that's okay. If this beautiful woman with her good job, her good house, her good everything will tolerate this halfway energy from me, not making me this low effort, then that must mean it's okay. So maybe he came from a succession of women who let him do whatever. He's not a bad guy. His habits are just bad. That's all that is. That's all that is. And so when he get to you, you see all these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful traits. They're beautiful. But you recognize that there are some edges that have to be smoothed out, don't we? Mm-hmm. And baby, that's what we're here to do. We're simply smoothing out his edges. Mm-hmm. We're simply helping him to be the kind of man that can keep a woman like you. Because ultimately, if he doesn't do this, he's going to lose you anyway. What you're giving him is a gift. This isn't manipulation. It is a gift. You are helping him become a better man. So when you do this, I need you not to feel guilty. Oh, MJ, this feels so wrong. Why? It feels wrong that you're helping this man to rise to a higher standard of himself. What? What? That feels wrong? No. You're doing the Lord's work, in my opinion. Don't you agree? And let me tell you another thing you're doing, which is very important. Extremely important when you're dealing with a masculine energy man. You're humbling him. Let me tell you a secret of leaning close. You will never have a healthy relationship with a masculine energy man who is not able to be humbled by you. Sometimes he got to be humbled by you. He can go out into the world and puff his chest up and do whatever he want to do, but when it comes to you, he needs to know what being humble feels like every now and again. And don't just humble him for any old reason. You humble him when he deserves it. You see what I'm saying? You got to help him to understand that, baby, my love is not unconditional and my presence is not permanent. The only way you get my love and my presence and my attention is by treating me in a way that reflects that I deserve it. And how can he treat you in that way if he never sees the consequences of it? If you're a parent, right, you got kids, right? Let's say you're a parent. I don't care if your kids are grown now or they're adolescents now, whatever it may be. You can think back. Could you have ever taught your child any lesson without him understanding without him or her, whatever the child is? Could you ever teach them any lesson without them understanding what punishment feels like? Oh, MJ, are you comparing men to children? Let's take that off the table. Do you show up to work every day because you like your job? Do you not go off on your coworker every now and then and when you want to? Just because you're a calm, nice person? No. It's because you don't want to deal with what the punishment looks like. And the punishment means not having a paycheck, being suspended. Sometimes when people understand, not sometimes, all the time, when people understand what the consequences of non-compliance looks like, that encourages them to be real compliant. Now I'm going to tell you who's not going to agree with me. First and foremost, insecure men. And all of men insecure, just the ones that want to control you. You going to listen to him? He gay. That's their first insult, ain't it? Normally the ones who say that are gay too. Hey, sis. But yeah, because I'm gay, I understand men inside and out, baby. Can't get over on me, honey. So that gives me credibility. The other ones, what they gonna say? Where his husband at? In the gym downstairs. Next question. They're gonna say what they're gonna say. But baby, in your heart of hearts, ladies, you know what I'm telling you is right. You do. Because you've had those moments where you sent that one extra text message and you felt like you gave all your power away. You said, shoot, I shouldn't have sent that. I shouldn't have said that. You knew it. You knew it. I want you to never have to feel that way again, because men never feel that way. They never feel like, oh, shoot, I said too much. Oh, I'm being too emotional. They never feel that way because they never do it. They have been trained since they were teenagers to weaponize your emotionalism against you. When you get hyper emotional, that's when they feel empowered. When you pursue them, that's when they feel more powerful. They have been trained since they were teenagers to do that. Look at her. Look at her. Look what she sent me. All these paragraphs. I ain't reading that. I'll read it when I feel like it. You catching the attitude. What do you say? Why you acting like that? You need to chill out. You acting all crazy. You acting all emotional. What you talking about? What you mean? He's gaslighting you because you have made him feel powerful, but he can't tell you that. What I'm doing is I'm balancing the power scales right now by telling you, use your silence, not as a weapon, but as a protection. Use your silence as a magnet. When you pull back your energy and you make a man work for your affection, for your attention, for your love, baby, you are training that relationship. You are conditioning it. You are shaping and molding that relationship for a dynamic that it's supposed to be. Masculine energy is supposed to cherish, value, and pursue feminine energy. When it happens the other way around, that's when these relationships don't work. What relationship have you ever been in with a masculine energy partner where you were the one doing the pursuing and it worked out? What relationship have you ever been in with a masculine partner and you weren't being cherished and it was a good relationship? What relationship have you ever been in with a masculine energy partner where when he gave you less energy and you gave more energy, that encouraged him to give you more? No, the more energy you gave, the less he gave. Because the more energy you gave, the more you validated to him that he doesn't have to do more. I'm not telling you anything new. A lot of y'all are nodding your heads and putting all these hearts in here and all that other stuff because I'm confirming what you already know. The best knowledge is not new knowledge. The best knowledge is like when you're in church and you said, amen, amen, amen. You're saying amen because you're hearing something that's confirming what was already in your spirit. When you're quiet is when you're learning. And right now, y'all are commenting and sending all these hearts and everything like that because I'm confirming what you already know. You just had to hear from somewhere else because you questioned, should I pull back? Should I pull back? No, I don't think I should. No, I don't know if I should. You questioned it. You didn't know if you were right. I'm here to tell you, you were right. And you should do it now. When he's not pouring that energy on you the way you like it, pull back. I didn't say disappear completely. Pull back. When he's undervaluing you and not spending time with you, pull back. Don't you ever ask a man to spend more time with you. You just act like he doesn't exist. Throw him off his center. And then he'll be begging for time with you. He said, well, what am I supposed to do in the meantime while I'm going through all this? Remember what I said. This is why it's so important to never commit to a man until he's shown you that he can consistently give you what you need. This is why you always keep dating other men. This is why you have other activities. This is why you have other hobbies. This is why you do other things. Because your life should be so full that even when you pull back, even if it hurts and stings just a little bit, you have other things in your life that can take your attention. And if he doesn't come back around, you win anyway, because there's somebody else who's waiting to come to the front of the line. When you give off an energy of a high value woman, someone who values herself enough to pull back, someone who values herself enough to never chase, someone who values herself that she does not initiate, she only responds. You don't initiate with him. You only respond to his energy. You only match his energy. When you give off that energy, you will become a magnet for the types of men who will pursue you. There are types of men out here who are real men, and they love pursuing. They love the gratification of knowing that they pursued you and they won you. It's a conquest, and they love it. You become a magnet for that type of man. You don't want no weak, feminine man who pursue me, chase me, pursue me, chase me. And he's not weak because he's feminine. He's weak because he's sitting up here playing the part of something that he really isn't, expecting you to play the part of something that you never claimed to be. You never claimed to be a masculine partner. You never did. But let me tell you this, as long as you're accepting that type of behavior, you're telling him that that type of behavior is acceptable. So if you want to take your power back, listen to me. If you want to take your power back, disappear sometimes. Stop being so predictable. Don't text him back. Don't call him back. You don't do anything until he reaches out to you. And then when he reaches out to you, you don't complain. You don't explain. You don't, where you been? Hey, stranger, it's been forever. You sound weak. You sound weak. When he reaches out to you, here's what you do. You then recognize that you are in the driver's seat and you hold the power. And you let him explain himself. And if he gives you an explanation and an action plan that aligns with what you want to hear, then hey, game on. And if he doesn't, well, he'll go back to where he was at before, in the silent room. If you don't have a copy of my book, go ahead and get it. It's called Get Out of Your Own Way, A Guide to Letting Go of the Stuff That's Holding You Back. It's available where books are sold. Of course, my name is MJ Harris. You can just search by my name. And in addition to that, if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one coaching call with me, I have a couple openings each week. And so you can schedule some time with me. It's available through the link that's directly above or below this video, or the link that is on my Instagram or other social media pages. All right, y'all. Bye-bye. Ghost these men, honey. He'll make you be more desired.